Hey guys, welcome back to Shay's Artsy. I'm Shay, and in today's video, I will be reviewing my sketchbook, my third sketchbook to be exact. So let's just get into the video. Okay, so first page. This sketchbook was from September 10th to January. I did a cover page for it, and I was planning to do a storybook here. I don't know, maybe I'll still do it. The petal people. It was really cute. On the second page here, I didn't do much on this. I just really wanted to get a pose for a character in, and I just filled in a background. Nothing much. I just stuck a cityscape in there. Here I was trying to draw horses. I did a whole bunch of sketches without references I may add. They end up looking like cows. This whole page here is my final finished product. It was supposed to be fantasy themed, you know, this rider feeding her horse some magical apples. And here was my acrylic paint practice. I did some clouds, I did this little postcardy thing. Just painted some trees and a waterfall on this terrible paper, I may add. I made the sketchbook myself, so yeah, that's what you get. I just wrote down some techniques I thought would be helpful to me. And when I was making the sketchbook, I stuck in 2 graph leaves to help practice my calligraphy and my handwriting in general. And here is where it gets interesting. Now, I usually post all these on Instagram, but this one I liked so much because you could really see the transparency of her skin through her. It was almost inspired by an Inktober prompt, Poison. Yeah, but no. Here I was trying to find my anime style. I'm getting better at anime style, trust me. The ink from the next page bled through and kind of ruined it, but it was fine. It was also the first video I posted on YouTube. So this is what ruined that drawing on the other side. And here I was trying to get back into my realism roots, or semi-realism. I'm trying to go more realistic with my art. So I just did a little side profile graffiti thing. This was a scribble challenge. I don't know if you can see. My friend just gave me a scribble and I turned it into a boat on a stormy sea. So, nothing much. I think that was a scribble that she left. And here I was practicing. This was a deer study. So here I learned to use references. Pulled up my references. Tried to stylize it to suit my style, because I'm planning to do a whole wall art painting with it. And here, this is where I was practicing the the races, trying to stylize different races and fit them into my art style. So yeah, I did a cute little Korean girl, some Africans, British people, more Koreans, and I just filled the space with extra sketches. I really like that character here on the end, the ballet character. I think you'll see more of her throughout the videos. I really like her. See? It's kind of waffles inspired. Yeah, what is it? And yep, here is where I was practicing braids so I could do this Christmas drawing that I posted in the new year. Procrastination. So yeah, I used the tutorial from Bailey J to get the braids right. That technique is really working for me. Thanks, Bailey. And you've seen this video. Wasn't the best, but I fixed it up. I just drew something on the back of it. Just a traced the marker, essentially. And here, I was trying to design my persona, which is her. You know, 3 heads tall, 2.5 heads tall. I was trying to work out the proportions, what she'd wear. You know, I just wrote down my personality over there to guide me. You know, half locks, big eyes, medium lips, tiny nose. I really like this one. I really like that one. So that one is the one you'll see me go for most of the time if I'm drawing a representation of myself, my drawsona. Here I was just practicing some houses because I realized I do not know how to draw houses at all. You know, like an apartment complex, a modern house, a little cottage, you know, the works. And here, the hardest part of my sketchbook was when I was practicing perspective. I did not use a reference at all for this, as you can see. Those windows, man, were terrible. I was trying to do persons. I think the one in the middle, right here, really came out good. It came out really well. Top-down perspective, I think. Yeah. Here is where I was using the references and where you can see it really helped me. I really like that Art Deco style of the building. You know, those buildings with the statues on the sides and the whole ornate balustrades and stuff. Yeah. And here was another perspective, you know, draws eyes down to the character at the bottom. Yeah. That could also be a story. And ta-da! Mermaid practice. I spoiled this mermaid. I spoiled this mermaid so terribly. I might redraw her in my new sketchbook, sketchbook number 4 for Mermaid, just to redeem myself. Because this was the day I just got the white pen and I was trying it out. And I ended up going a little bit too heavy-handed. But it's fine. There's some other fluid mermaid sketches in here that I plan to use for Mermaid. To get a few ideas. Like this one over here. I really like that flipping the hair over the shoulder vibe. And this one at the bottom right here. I really like that pose. Definitely gonna use that for Mermaid if I get to do it. And the last page of my sketchbook, I was sketching with a ballpoint pen, and it really affected my work positively. I was so careful trying not to spoil a single line, and they came out looking well. I used some Pinterest references, some Google references. Ignore that, please. Ignore that as well. Just focus on her. You know, some poses and stuff. And the last page. This one I did. I might redraw her because I made her head way too big for those shoulders. And the lighting on her makes absolutely no sense. So I'm definitely going to redraw her. I did the Crayola swatches on this paper, so that's why it bled through. But all in all, it was a successful sketchbook. I designed all these on it with some acrylic paint when I was making it. Doro, which means to draw or to write a picture in the Japanese kanji. I hope I got it right. I don't trust Google Translate, but I don't got anything else. And hence concludes the end of sketchbook number 3. It was a success. And I hope sketchbook number 4 will be just the same. So bye.